So you're Iron Mike, man, the baddest man on the planet. How's this fight gonna go, man, against this Disney kid?
Hey, listen, right? It was good while it lasted for Jake, okay? It was good while it lasted. It's not gonna last much longer. You're fat, Jake.
Mike, Jake Paul has aspirations to be a world championship level boxer. From what you've seen so far, will he be a world champion boxer someday?
Hey, let me just be honest, he's improved a lot. Yes, he did improve a lot, but he's not gonna have a good night when he fights me on July 20th.
Every win you get, every knockout you get, you seem to level up, but there's still people, there's haters against you, there's people that say you aren't a real boxer. If and when you beat Mike Tyson, is this the fight that puts the stamp on Jake Paul, the boxer?
Yeah, 100%. They say he's the baddest man on the planet, so let's find out. Apparently he's the final boss, moving up to heavyweight and continue to prove all these dumbasses wrong. That's what I do my whole entire life. Boo yourselves, boo yourselves.
Jake, I will say this. It's one thing to fight athletes, another thing to fight KSI. What in the hell went through your mind when you said, you know what, I want to fight Mike Tyson?
I love the biggest challenges in the world. That's what's made my whole entire career, is taking big risks. And I want the toughest guy out there. I want the biggest fights. And making history is what I've done my whole entire career. And this is no different. Netflix, Mike Tyson, it doesn't get any bigger than this. And everyone will see July 20th. I will prove them wrong once again.
I think you're suicidal. I think you're suicidal. That's what I think.
How do you respond to people who are critical about this fight taking place in the first place at all because of your differences, particularly your age?
Well, I don't see too many people critical about it. Look at this. Ha 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 ha.
Critics, I mean.
Excuse me?
Critics, people
who?
in the industry.
Tell me who. Name us somebody.
Folks.
You? Who?
No, folks who say it. Thanks.
Yeah, no, thanks.
My question's for Jake. Jake, you say you want to be a serious boxer and you want to be a contender and be a title holder. So then when in your career are you going to actually fight a contender in your weight class and not do gimmick fights?
I think he just called Mike Tyson a gimmick.
Mike Tyson's 58 years old, or will be at the time of the fight, yes.
So
as much
you
as I
fight
respect
him?
Mike Tyson
Will you
and
fight
his...
him?
What did you just call me again?
I didn't call you anything.
What did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
It's been 4 years in this sport, and I've done more to it than any boxer in the history of the sport. So in due time, sir, I will be fighting for a world championship, and I will be shutting you the up and making you eat your own words, just like the rest of these fucking punks.
What makes each of you so confident that you'll get the win come July 20th?
I don't know. Picture me losing to him.
You're gonna have a lot of pictures of it, Mike.
Majority of your fights, we've certainly seen the power on display.
Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children. He didn't never knocked out a real man. Come on.
He's questioning your power, Jake. He's saying you haven't knocked out a legitimate fighter of his ilk.
He didn't knock out Tommy Fury.
Your response to that, Jake?
Hey, look, he's right. I can't stand here and say I did those things, but what I promise to the people is on July 20th, Mike will be put to sleep and he will feel my power, and I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time.
The ultimate disruptor. Take it on the
How do you respond to people who are critical about this fight taking place in the first place at all because of your differences, particularly your age?
Well, I don't see too many people critical about it. Look at this. Ha 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 ha.
Critics, I mean.
Excuse me?
Critics, people in the
Who?
industry.
Tell me who. Name us somebody.
Folks.
You? Who?
No, folks who say it. Thanks.
Yeah, no, thanks.
Right here in the hat.
Jacob Dedamore with the ticket in Dallas. My question's for Jake. Jake, you say you want to be a serious boxer and you want to be a contender and be a title holder. So then when in your career are you going to actually fight a contender in your weight class and not do gimmick fights?
I think he just called Mike Tyson a gimmick.
Mike Tyson's 58 years old, or will be at the time of the fight, yes.
So
as
will
much
you
as I
fight him?
respect Mike Tyson
Will you
and
fight
his...
him?
What did you just call me again?
I didn't call you anything.
What did you call me?
I didn't call you anything.
It's been 4 years in this sport, and I've done more to it than any boxer in the history of the sport. So in due time, sir, I will be fighting for a world championship, and I will be shutting you the fuck up and making you eat your own words, just like the rest of these fucking punks.
To the left here.
Braden Childs, Arlington Urban Media and Entertainment. This question is for both of you gentlemen. What makes each of you so confident that you'll get the win come July 20th?
I don't know. Picture me losing to him.
You're gonna have a lot of pictures of it, Mike.
I don't see it.
Last question. Last media question here.
Hey, this question is for Jake. Being that you've come to Dallas countless times and sold out the American Arena and even now AT&T Stadium, now I want to ask you, would you consider Dallas your home turf as far as a fighter?
Nah, Cleveland born and raised. Cleveland born and raised.
Yo, when you see Mike Tyson hitting them pads, you get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Bro was running at lightning speed today.
He definitely is looking like a fucking animal. I will say people are underestimating me though, because when I go to his comments, they're just saying like if Mike loses, then fighting is rigged, because they see how good he looks on the mitts. I can see it watching from the sides when you have fought everyone else where they all go, holy shit, this YouTuber hits much harder than I thought he did. And you can see it change in their eyes. I'm not sure Mike will have that moment. Contrary to your belief, I think Mike is not underestimating you.
The recent developments surrounding the highly anticipated bout between former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson and the rising star Jake Paul have piqued widespread interest within the sporting community. Tyson's stern warning to his younger counterpart, delivered in the wake of the unveiling of a new fight date, has undoubtedly heightened the sense of anticipation and trepidation among fans and spectators alike. This impending clash transcends the confines of a mere sporting event, as it represents a profound intersection of generations, showcasing the remarkable longevity and enduring prowess of the legendary Iron Mike Tyson, juxtaposed against the youthful ambition and burgeoning talent of Jake Paul. The magnitude of this cross-generational showdown cannot be overstated, as it promises to etch its name in the annals of history, captivating audiences and cementing its place as a seminal moment in the rich tapestry of the combat sports landscape.
To make him like me.
Okay, cool.
Tyson was the one who wanted it to be a pro fight. Mike got into training camp and called up people on my team, and we're like, let's do a pro fight. Is Jake down? Netflix was like, let's make it a pro fight. We're down. And I said to Nikisa, if that's what Mike wants, then that's fine. But make sure you tell Mike that there's no holding back. Whatever happens, happens. And this is war now. And if Mike's okay with that, then I'm okay with that. But I want Mike to be the one making this decision, and if he puts me down, I can deal with that. But if I put him down, he needs to be the one making the decision on whether or not he can deal with that. But yes, I'm going in there, and now it's a pro fight. It's on my record, and I'm going to fucking...
Mike Tyson issued a stern warning to Jake Paul ahead of their upcoming bout, sharing an intense training video. The 57-year-old boxing legend will face Paul, who is 30 years younger, on July 20th at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
It's day one, the fun just begun. It's day one, the fun just day two. We're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. One. One more. Day three. You still want to with me?
The boxing world is abuzz with anticipation as whispers of leaked footage turn into a roar. Training camp glimpses of Mike Tyson, the undisputed heavyweight champion of the 1980s, preparing for his upcoming fight against YouTuber-turned-boxer Jake Paul, have sent shockwaves through the fight community. At 57 years old, many wondered if Iron Mike could recapture even a sliver of his former glory, but these leaked videos paint a different picture. A picture of a focused predator honing his skills for the hunt. Tyson's physique in the footage is a testament to his unwavering dedication. Gone are the days of the chiseled young heavyweight, but a new kind of muscularity has emerged. Years of experience have sculpted a leaner, more wiry build that retains the explosive power Tyson is famous for, making him a formidable opponent despite his advancing age. Tyson has been diligently training for the fight, evident from a recent video where he delivers powerful punches to his sparring partner, accompanied by a menacing message aimed directly at Paul. "Can't wait for this to be Jake," he captioned the video. In February, Tyson showcased his formidable punching power during a training session with coach Rafael Cordero, reaffirming his enduring skills in the ring. Despite being considered the underdog by many fans, Jake Paul cautioned Mike Tyson not to underestimate him in their upcoming bout, set to be broadcast on Netflix. In a recent interview, Paul referenced a moment in Tyson's career that occurred just months after the YouTuber was born. "He can't bite my ear off if I've knocked the teeth out of his mouth," Paul told Fox. "I really think he underestimates me." Paul, who was born in January 1997, added, "He is much stronger, but I am fresh. He is experienced. I'm smart in the ring, but maybe he's even smarter. It will be very interesting." Tyson's last official bout took place in 2005, whereas Paul has been competing at the professional level since 2020. The former heavyweight champion admitted he was scared to death leading up to the fight, but he added, "This is a guy who's going to try and hurt me, which I'm accustomed to, and he's going to be greatly mistaken. Mike Tyson's upcoming boxing match against Jake Paul this summer is poised to be one of the most anticipated spectacles in sports before the Olympics. Despite being seen with a cane just 2 years ago, the 57-year-old former boxer shows no signs of shying away from the challenge posed by the YouTube star-turned-boxer. On Friday, Tyson posted a 14-second montage of training videos on his X account, along with a direct message aimed at Paul. "You still want to F*** with me?" In the video, Tyson mentioned he was in his 3rd day of training. The fight was announced earlier this month. Tyson and Paul are set to face off on July 20th at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, which is the home of the Dallas Cowboys. The event will be broadcast on Netflix. It's crazy to think that in my second pro fight, I went viral for knocking out Nate Robinson on Mike Tyson's undercard. Now, less than 4 years later, I'm stepping up to face Tyson myself to see if I have what it takes to beat one of boxing's most notorious fighters and biggest icons, Paul said, in a statement released by Netflix and Most Valuable Promotions, MVP. "My sights are set on becoming a world champion, and now I have a chance to prove myself against the greatest heavyweight champion ever, the baddest man on the planet and the most dangerous boxer of all time. This will be the fight of a lifetime." The upcoming fight will be Paul's 2nd bout of the year and Tyson's 1st since his exhibition match with Roy Jones Jr. in 2020. He's grown significantly as a boxer over the years, so it will be a lot of fun to see what the will and ambition of a kid can do with the experience and aptitude of a GOAT. Tyson's statement reads, "When Tyson and Paul step into the ring, they are poised to set a new record in professional boxing history. Their 31-year age gap will surpass the previous record of 24 years set by Archie Moore, aged 49, and Mike DiBiase, aged 25, when they fought in 1963. That's it for today. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.